Go, go, go.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker.
真係有見過咩？冇印象喎，完全。
First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting.
我哋嘅邂逅係發生過啲咩事？我真係完全唔記得咗。
Was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
係硬爆到夜晚。
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Sorry.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do
即係咪又係嗰啲要喺學校範圍周圍執呢啲，要揾呢啲嘢出嚟執嗰啲濕鳩音？係喎，唔撚做啊，都係呢啲都係。哎呀！
Most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However, will you get in?
有得學咯喎，係咪啊？
Alohomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew?
屌你！
Oh, tosh.
未
I
學
set
到
something
阿洛
like
夏
me
姆
when
拉
I
啊！
was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
學到啦，終於。
Alohomora.
嚇，仲有嘢玩？ 係點樣操作嘅咧？呢個唔係，但係我一個完成咗嘅模樣應該係點樣？我唔撚知。啊，好撚迷茫，我完全唔知要做啲咩喎。喂，你最起碼同我講完成咗係咩樣，我都唔知點教你而家。喂，點解嘅？吓，完全唔知點解。
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle.
戇鳩喎，真係完全唔知係點樣開嗰個鎖，我睇唔到紅色嗰粒點，無端端就開咗。
Revelio. Revelio.
走。
Is that so? We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel. You say that every year, Matilda. 使唔使搞咁多嘢？懟冧埋啲教職員佢，直接戰鬥，唔好煩。會附錄咁啱擦身而過。
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
又嚟過啦。完全唔明個邏輯係啲咩，但係我同啱啱做嘅嘢完全一模一樣就成功咗。OK。咩嚟？
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to patch. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
Aloha Mora.
Why don't you...
你失敗咗咯，定係因為呢一個唔啱？好遠都係唔知操作原因係咩，不過算。屌啊！廁所嚟，睇我唔到。
Revelio.
哦，佢行走咗。我做下頭先背脊榮耀嘅，點解突然間唔見咗？
On account of my venomous tentacular? Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my
睇唔
way.
到，睇唔到，睇唔到，睇唔到。
Revelio. Accio.
啊！落茶
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this
俾
season.
人望到咯，係嘛？佢我就一甩啊！佢哋即係睇唔到啊！㗎係佢經過嗰，但係佢揾唔到喎，佢見我唔到，係唔好理佢，走啊走啊走！嘻嘻。哇！咁好寬鬆喎，佢個判定。
Revelio.
哦，要升亞洛哈姆拉係要用呢一啲咩同佢換？
Hello, Homora. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Homora.
Cause 其實佢嗰個邏輯係有冇嘅咧？定係純粹係真係就係我咁樣喺度鳩碌碌中咗就係嘅？真係完全唔明點解係嗰一個位嘅，我玩咗咁多下咯。
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
佢老師嚟喎，其實佢教我呢啲嘢唔係應份嘅咩？屌你，仲要我做任務同你交換，你咁撚功
I
利嘅。
appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help.
Sorry。
So we can solve this mystery.
Ugh. 佢未出新任俾我吧？
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the three sticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately.
Revelio.
I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Revelio.
喂，又係呢個，唔知有咩用。
Confringo. Accio.
啲線上到頂。誒冇啦。咁佢嗰個任務即係真係唔喺呢一度。我見佢有個任務 point 咗喺上面。Fine。 我幾想要個高呢啲啊，落下無賴，但係佢要我又做埋咁嘅濕鳩音喺度揾嗰啲咩，又要我睇攻略，麻煩啊！唔中意做呢啲啊。sorry， 唉，好眼瞓。真係搞唔掂，日日啲鐘數都攰撚到係咁。唉，
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
Uncle Roland would never leave me to worry like this. Oh, that's fine. You're in your night clothes. I'll be on my way.
Hey.
It's always so exciting to see the owls.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle
會
Roland
係
is
喎！
a
突然間
nettle
醒起
trader
我入
who's
學
quite well
嘅時候，好
known
似
for
有
goblin
講過話咩
community.
揀寵物
He
嗰啲
normally
咩
sends
咯，
me owls every week
揀
when
咗
he's
隻
on his
貓喎好
business
似，
travels.
但我到而家好似
In
都
his
仲未
last
見過
owl, he
佢。
alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists.
佢呢個寵物
It's been
系統
ages
係存唔
since that
存
owl
在
and I'm
其實？
worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care
又
of
喺度
him.
情緒勒索，黐撚線。
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my
冇得
father
唔
when I
幫啦，
was 5.
咁樣
Uncle Roland's looked after me
你
for as
都
long as I
咁
can
講
remember.
啦。
He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Okay.
Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? And
What have we here? Another human?
咁樣都冇事，咁樣鏟撚咗入去我成個人。
Another human?
試下信條先。哦，佢哋啲堆埋一齊。咁你哋企下先，我執下嘢先。
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that Huxtable kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Revelio.
喂，又翻晒嚟。
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Why is it grapple, you such arrogance?
哇屌啊！
Accio. Incendio.
哇，咁窒嘅。
Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Also.
I should investigate.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
完，即係應該睇佢個地圖係咪即係應該我係沿住嗰條斜路向下行，就會見到個山洞，就會揾到佢。應該都係啦，佢嗰邊咁撚搭嘛。
Rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
睇一次先。佢話咩彎曲嘅樹木啊？係咪呢嚿嘢？
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo.
搞唔撚嘢。試下去嗰個塔。睇唔到，睇唔到。咁呆嘅佢哋。Easy。
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Incendio.
Oh.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
喂，屌個手仔突然間 disconnect 咗。哦，佢係呢個 USB 位係咁樣，端端會斷，因為呢個長期都用唔撚到，咁樣執翻最底嗰個係正常。
Revelio.
What is this? 吓？哦。喺水面嗰度就已經可以俾我撳下潛，跟住撳完咗，突然間嗰啲漩渦咁撚嘢，跟住又冇嘢喐咁。TM9？又唔係呢度。唉，又唔記得咗，求其。等陣先啦。重新嚟過，啱係咁樣啦。跟住沿路呢，就向下跑。係啦，應該係嚟到呢一度，跟住佢就話咩要揾呢一個 彎曲嘅樹木。邊撚度有呢個彎曲嘅樹木咧？
Revelio.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
邊撚度啊？嗰棵扭曲嘅樹木係算啦，應該都係跟住呢條路繼續去嘅咋。有啲咩建築物喺附近？ 嗰度有個營地咯，啊喺嗰度。
What do we have here? I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. This looks like trouble.
誒，嗰個係特質啊，係嘛？我到而家好似都未用過，因為兩隻黐埋一齊，我唔想點。
A ladder. That's what I need. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
喂，全部係喺度跑嘅。
Petrificus totalis.
東撈跑鑊，傻仔。跳唔到佢。哎呦！
Now here's a sad-looking place. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
唔夠啊！ 哇！有冇個安全啲嘅地方俾我着落啊，老細？哇！撚住我，唉屌！走咯，拜拜。
This place has seen better days.
嚟，再嚟個。硬爆嘅隻先。
Little moon calf, far from home.
Leviosa! Incendiary! Confringo!
You can't stop us.
Leviosa! Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Totalis. Over here.
You are.
Leviosa! Incendiary!
Not quite.
Confringo!
Chill spells glance off of me.
Leviosa!
Pity. Not quite.
Protego! Stupid one! Leviosa!
Yeah, one.
Confringo!
I will make you.
Revelio.
How no.
唉，又落唔到地。
You're making this
Ah, yeah.
too easy.
Accio! Incendiary! Confringo! Accio! Incendiary! Confringo! Revelio!
人嘅靚型先。佢咁樣擒出去背刺佢。咦？
Revelio.
冇啦，應該。咁我入去啦。
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
一隻喺出面唔理都得啦，算啦。
What will we find in here? Revelio.
missing here. This patrol is worthless. It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Totalis. Revelio. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
有冇樓梯嘅咧？差唔多睇到屌，哎呀！
Incendio. Confringo.
You won't get away with that.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
好傷添喎，真係有路上去嘅病。會唔會之後揾到嘢？
Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal.
Totalis.
Who's there?
Revelio.
戇鳩，極速黃撚咗，等先，再嚟個。
Revelio.
要唔要出嚟睇下？嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿！哇，戇鳩啊！佢無端端自己擰轉身喎，跟住佢仲要唔俾我觸發下暗殺喎，啱啱？勁撚鳩！
I won't rest until you're dead.
嚟啊！夠膽你就入嚟！Come on, baby.
Revelio.
Good riddance. Oh, I will make you pay.
Hey.
Revelio.
傻仔。
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
睇唔到，望到，好，咁就匿一次入去。
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Revelio.
佢放棄咗追我咁快？我佢似係 reset 咗啲喎，佢冇咁快行到翻去。點解啲人好似呢個我唔係殺咗嘅？你真係未
A boiler door. How to open it? Revelio.
其實跑步幾撚大聲，冇人聽到。
Revelio.
The wizards will have no...
Trigus totalis. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Sorry。
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
I won't rest.
Revelio.
Revelio.
呢度係邊度嚟？哦，佢真係入嚟執舊嘢咁，即係我應該係可以原路翻返去係嘛？呢條路又行唔到，即係應該可以擒翻上去。哦，爬牆之龜，我以為上唔翻去啱個高度，原來上到。等先啦 ，sorry。啊，兩條路探索過啦。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
咦，咁我去睇埋嗰套先。等我等下。
Revelio.
會正，會藥草素材，點解嘅？
What's down there?
好似呢邊係正確道路嚟嘅噃。咁呢個呢？
Revelio.
哦，同一個地方嚟嘅，唔同出入口啫。
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
有冇機會分開企？大家太撚 friend 啦，你哋。去，有人脱隊啊！唔係佢係揾第二個地方傾偈啊，算啦。哎呀，仆街！
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Boom 啦！
Revelio.
啲上面拎流嘢喎，啱啱？唉，算啦，垃圾你唔拎。喂，早晨啊，星龍師兄。早啊，差唔多啦。尋日晏呢？尋日晏。走啦，擰轉身啦，喂！屌！唉，撳錯 ，sorry。掃興啊，真係，唉，屌你啦味！誒，唉，撳錯咗 ，sorry。
Incendio. That's your best.
哇！做乜咁窒嘅？咩事？咩事？咩事？
Incendio. I've been fighting
哇！咩事？咩事？咩事？哇！咩事？咩事？咩事？
meant for me.
喂，等陣先，等陣先，係我問題嚟咩？
Levioso. Incendio. Confringo.
Easily diverted.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Not quite.
咩事啊？佢喺空中都可以打我咁樣貓嘅，未落地嘅老細。哇！佢真係喺空中出手。哇！好窄，好窄，好窄，好窄，好窄，好窄，好窄，好窄。要好撚煩，食屎啦！應該可能係咁啱呢個場景定係咩？試一陣先，睇下之後仲有冇嘢。
Revelio.
應該唔關我事，我一直玩都冇嘢。喂，呢一度先係咁。 仲有係喎。
Lumos.
我換錯技喎，原來，嘿嘿嘿。可能可以偷偷地樹到上去，係唔得嘅。
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Sorry， 但我揾唔到佢喺邊。我呢一度唔係已經係盡頭嚟嘅啦咩？好似啱聽到有佢把聲，但我係見唔到佢個人喺邊。
Revelio.
A。 A。 嗯。呢度入邊有好多嘢。 一個3號牌生菜，一扎定一磅定一斤，我唔知佢哋點樣計。
Revelio.
因為樓下咁樣喺呢埲牆對面穿過嚟，冇噶啦呗。
Revelio.
呢度啊！呢度我嚟執嘢嗰個地方，跟住佢係冇出路嘅原路快係啊！喂，佢喺邊啊？咁難揾嘅一個3號牌係原價定係特價？我記得之前好似睇過 TNT 特價係9號8一紮，佢寫一紮個單位，但係我諗應該都係一個嚟啊。 其實都唔 make sense 喎，我入到去咁唔係應該係呢啊？我試下行呢度先，但係其實喺呢一條路嗰度我 miss 咗，有機會。喺度去執嘢。原來兩個地方嚟嘅，屌我以為係同一個地方嚟。超級白痴仔。嘰哩咕嚕嘰哩咕嚕送你上路。你聽我唔到，聽我唔到，聽我唔到。你個同伴喺你面前撞身咗，想關心下。嘿嘿嘿，走啊！冇俾人發現啦。
Revelio.
被叫你啊，飛雲。
Revelio.
會師之
Your blood's
貴。
on Ranrock's hands.
哦，我明啦，我落嚟呢一度係救佢，我行上面係攞魔杖，我本身就兩邊都要去嘅。喺呢度門入面啦。
Hello, Mr. Oaks.
唐生菜嚇又有分別㗎，大家都係生菜啫。What the fuck？ 唐生菜、西生菜。
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oaks.
哦，唐生菜係咪圓啲大過啲？西生菜係窄身啲、長身啲嗰款係嘛？即係咩 ND Boy 嗰一包係咪就係西生菜應該係？跟住唐生菜就係、我唔知我以前打邊度見過啲，即係相對地應該係大隻啲、肥啲嗰一個。
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately.
哇！終於有人發現我嘅學生。
It's all right, Mr. Oaks. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ramrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
好典型嘅氣手可以。
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's
西生菜一般係夾麵包嘅唐生菜打邊爐。
Knew I wanted to be a metal trader
我
ever
都唔
since I was a
sure 啊。
lad. It wasn't
但係我諗
easy
我
learning
應該知道個分別係咩？
Memories as weak as
其
my
實都係一
knees
樣
these
嘅啫，
days.
即係兩個都可以生食噶嘛，兩個你要煮嚟食都
I grew
係
fairly proficient.
即係都係輕輕燙
At
兩
least,
燙嗰啲
I'd
嚟
like
噶
to
嘛
think。so.
係咪真係個味有咩分別我就唔清楚咯。即係我對佢哋嘅認知都係生菜。
Oh, and I
同埋好似都唔會生食，我基本上點都會
always analyzing my
落水
detailed
落一落
owls.
或者炒。
If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oaks. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
You're welcome。黃色信義可唔可以教我呢個？
was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
哇，咁都唔升咧？都唔俾我 TP， 佢出翻嚟先睇。
Revelio.
嘢未執到，唔知點樣拎。
Incendio.
唔理啦，由佢啦，走啊！
Revelio.
瞓得嚟我都瞓着覺啊！誒，呢度。 先去萬應室，再繼續推主線。
Deke.
喂，
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
都係及咩？
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
騎手。
Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the
但係吸
knapsack.
咗落去佢入面嘅空間係如何？會俾人告約束，太逼傑。
Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can
Okay.
leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
可以轉頭幫你，可以換面罩同埋換頸巾。面罩係呢個。 同埋換條頸巾，真係好 bullshit。點解我換裝會喐我 skin？ 哪來的道理？哦，呢個係嗰啲特質啊！但係我可以邊度裝呢啲特質？我攞完翻嚟之後，我都唔知邊度用。早晨啊，鬼語師兄，型唔型？正唔正？ 算啦，戒撚咗佢啦，冇睇啦，冇睇啦，冇意思，強迫症嘢咧，即係呢個又唔關事。咁我係要點樣先可以裝到佢啲特質咧？但係我而家推進仲未裝到咧，等我就咁撳落去裝 ，How to 裝啦，未套用特質。 點樣套？佢呢啲嘢本身冚咗落去，唉，有鳩佢，唔 唔知，放棄放棄。啊唔係喎，要跟啊邊個去捉棋手？Go go go！
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
10點，哇！唔得，好啦，眼瞓啊！演示，食個大麻先，精神下。
Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever
喂，
met.
可唔可以
A nasty poacher. Deke
喂
hated
導
working
航
for
行
him.
多陣啊？
He did
屌！
horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
你係咪捉呢啲半球？又俾人跑步，屌你啊！慢慢同你行，我夠知啦。唔
Deke
該。
enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It'll be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
等我等啊，sorry 啊，未有手啊，啊又要關槽屌！噔噔噔噔噔。
Revelio.
升大法。
You got one.
咁使唔使捉晒？
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
所以佢個任係捉一隻就算啦，捉晒佢先咯。
Revelio.
係喎，要瘋狂捉噶喎，佢係要啊。捉撚到你哋瀕臨絕種。其實我先係最大嘅盜獵者啊！屌，誒捉晒啦！有。
I'll look after you.
仲有一隻喺度，唔使自首啊你！我啱見到你啊！哇，唔係仲有一隻喺度跑過咁樣見到？哇！屌啊，行得咁快！嗯。
Everything's all right now.
冇啦嘛，捉晒啦嘛。22咧係咪係22咧開新嘢？啊呢個我未點要點我先都係。咁啊啱啦，22咧學新嘢。 Sorry。
Revelio.
咩聲嚟嘅呢啲係？定係呢個又係嗰個梅林試煉嗰啲嘢嚟，可能係。
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Huh? 呢個係咩意思啊？咁樣問
Would you
係。
mind talking a bit more about what it was like?
哦，佢個前任主人就係一
Master
個
was not
咩？
kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a
佢
source of
對你都友
income.
善啊！我對上一次見到嗰一隻，佢連隻耳仔都冇埋，你而家都仲有兩隻耳仔啊！
Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Do you have
Sorry.
any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
OK，
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
就係又係唔撚幫手。哦，就係呢啲雀，我之前嚟過啦已經。
Accio.
呢 Fioso 係呢個係嘛？誒係呢個。
Levioso.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
「咁樣都捉到。
Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
開心過捉小精靈。
Revelio.
喂，仲有一隻，唔使走啊！
Settle yourself. Mean you no harm.
你仲有一隻。
Levioso.
你翻返嚟啦！佢真係唔翻嚟嘅。
Revelio.
佢啱啱又話咩唔會飛得太遠，佢會翻返嚟。佢睇落好撚遠咯。但係我睇錯咗嗰一隻唔係咩嚟嘅。唉，算啦，走啦。
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows
喂，呢個
of.
視
A
覺
herd
好
of
低
moon
炒
calves.
啱嗰個，
They live in a clearing
望
of
嗰個視
trees
覺。
up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Revelio.
Nani？
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his households were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
好慘啊！佢哋嘅地位係咪比寵物
We'll
更
be
低？
waiting for your return.
應該係冇人權嘅佢哋。點解要咁樣對佢哋？呢啲係精靈，嗰啲係哥布林。哥布林係咪都係精靈咧？嗰啲咩哥布林好似好抽過佢哋咁多嘅。
Lumos.
我等到夜晚啊！佢好似話係。
Revelio.
我想等到夜晚啊，但係你冇掣俾我等喎。佢平時唔會有個圈圈喺度同我講等待啊，跟住就可以直接飛去夜晚嘅咩？佢呢一度又唔俾我飛去夜晚，咁咩玩法？屌你又要等我得閒夜晚又記得又翻嚟咁樣，戇鳩鳩喎真係。咁多音，老音啊！少少窒，少少窒。
Revelio.
咁樣我都冇攞過。你一開始拼令我，可能對我嚟講。近。樓上係咪？
Revelio.
轉頭先，要揾地方買嘢轉頭。喺再樓上添啊！喪心病狂。
Aloha Mora.
班灘呢度尋日落幾大雪喎？尋晚大唔大？我唔知算唔算大，我覺得算大咯。
Revelio。
哎呀，呢隻嘢又係要等到夜晚先可以拎到。臭街，可唔可以令到呢個世界直接永久夜晚？拆減啲冇用嘅裝浸到嘅嘢。係60蚊垃圾，拜拜。跟住我哋樓下應該係因為有嗰啲會場啊。
Revelio。
屌你執唔到呢隻，仆街！跟住佢又有鏟雪車又成。我朝頭早落去放狗，馬路啲雪已經俾人清走晒。行人路都冇咩雪，都俾人清過。即係佢如果係人行乾嗰啲，應該係你會見到濕啊、污糟啊，應該係嗰啲。我見到佢好撚乾淨，即係個感覺應該係俾人鏟走晒。可能我頭人多，車多。
Revelio。
但係今朝好似又唔係話真係好凍，可能都唔多雪都因為。
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my
今年好似
friend.
冇過個冬
Did
天
you ever
咁，
find Dog?
今年未完嘅，可能之後有下凍咧。仲有機會嘅，仲有1-2個月嘅，一個月，3月好似冇雪落噶啦嘛，2月就最尾啊。
I did thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat,
但係唔凍
and
又不
I'll
敢苟
refrain
同，
from telling you to be
我覺得凍
careful yet again.
很凍。
But I hope you will be.
加上
Whatever
係
your
尋
plans.
晚放狗
Of course.
第一樣經歷嘅嘢咯，
Your
我覺得幾
owl
得
mentioned
意
you
咯，係
needed my help with something.
佢落緊雪嘅時候咧。
I thought you
跟
might
住
be just the
我
person to
冇
do a favour for my friend Dorothy
即係
Sprottle
羽
in Upper
絨頂
Hogsfield.
帽嗰度係咪即係件件唔同啦？但係你正常有啲嘢可以俾你笠住，可能冚住個頸、冚住個嘴，我就冇將嗰嚿嘢黐埋一齊。跟住尋日放狗嘅時候戴住頂帽咧，我發覺嗰啲雪咧係會不停吹落我心口度，就喺個窿度吹撚晒我
Not
心
been as
口度。
attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the
舊年啊，
process.
係你講
A
得冇
box,
錯，係舊年
full of old letters and such.
哎呀死啊！頭先冇睇佢哋講
Why
咩，
did Mr.
算
and
啦。
Mrs. Sprottle have
而
your
家睇
box
翻
of。letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it.
Take a peek
To be honest,
inside.
I'd imagine it contains some
偷睇一
lovely
下。
memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill.
計事實到時係咁
Dot can tell you where
樣，
he
你
might
都
have
啱
dropped it.
嘅，你都有道理嘅。
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
跟住我隔離呢度仲有一個人係嘛？
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for
點解我啲書學一定都係要負喎佢？
Terribly.
我想屌柒佢好撚
I'm
小
simply
氣。
passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him
有
of his
option係
prized
唔接
possession.
任務唔幫
A
佢，
venomous
唔想幫
tentacular he's
佢。
grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture.
我
I
要
can't
摸
get anywhere
蘋果，
near
唔
it
係
with
讀
Ruth
足
Singer
手，
watching
唔
me
做
like
啦
an
個音。
augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
TNT 已經擺晒啲過年嘢出嚟，過年嘢有啲咩？又係嗰啲咩蛋卷、黃卷、咩瓜子嗰啲啊？有啲咩好食啊？諗下先。
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
好似喺香港已經冇乜點食蓮盒嗰啲嘢。
Then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business
有啲咩好
and
食
he
啊？
must start
過
all
年
over again. I'm killing
好
two
食嘅年
snitches
糕
with
咯。
one stone.
如果好食嘅年糕，我覺得係幾正嘅。蘿蔔糕我就本身唔係好
What
好。
else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All
仲有
of
啲咩好食？
Lawley's herbology supplies. He has
藍
quite
罐
a
曲奇
collection.
我幾
Fill
中意食
your
藍
pockets
罐
while
曲
you're
奇，
there.
收到藍罐曲奇
Want
幾
to
開
slow
心。
down for a bit, and I can get my business going
仲
minus
有啲
any
咩？新年有啲咩好食？
competition.
牛肉乾好似都係以前中意食，大個咗反而好似冇咁中意。
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
OK，
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar.
啊呢度本身有啲屋係啦，撲你個臭啊！
Revelio.
喂，呢個有冇近我直接做得咯。
This must be it.
哦，啱個偷嘢入啊！
This must be the cellar.
啊，
How to find that venomous
冇見
tentacula?
過藍罐，真心咩？藍罐丹麥啊，係嘛？丹麥藍罐曲奇，英國，但係英國嘢嚟嘅喎，英國傳入嚟噶嘛，係嘛？定唔係？我唔 sure 啊，但係丹麥藍罐曲奇啊嘛。加拿大冇 TNT 冇啫，加拿大應該有啊。等下 ，sorry。啲來佬嘢冇理由 fucking Asian 有，反而呢度冇啊！最垃圾係加頓炸餅，真係唔係講笑。加頓炸餅收到真係想一罐反手車翻俾佢，最撚難食垃圾，仲要勁撚大罐食撚到嘔。加侖雜餅入面唯一可以食嘅就係得嗰個唔係我懷疑有冇記錯添，佢有冇梳打餅咧？我唔能知。啊，唔係威化餅，所以係威化餅。如果有嘅話，唯一可以食嘅就係威化餅，冇嘅話成罐都唔能使食。如果你加侖雜餅嗰啲餅係化學味嚟嘅，黐孖筋。 係咩？真係冇藍罐曲奇啊！居然啊！得閒研究下先 ，fact check 下。不過你咁講好似我都好似真係冇印象見過。同埋我見過嗰啲即係行過嗰啲咩零食區賣嗰啲鬼佬嘢，都好似真係冇咩印象見過。但係我覺得即係冇試過太多啲咩，但係我覺得啲鬼佬牌子啲零食望落去好似好撚入啊！
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio.
就位，哇！睇唔到，冇望呢邊啊
Revelio.
直接喺隔離，你梗係爆鎖。唔，真係錯咗。即係你想食香港嘅味道，還想食香港嘅味道，但係真係冇必要辛苦自己。即係有咁多嘢食，點解要吓？我俾人發現咗，定係咩？係喎。我以為佢係時間暫停嘅，原來佢係會咩㗎？即係有咁多嘢可以食，點解要食加侖炸餅
Revelio.
你值得擁有更好咯，我只可以咁講。
Not let Mr. Lawley see me.
唉，你真係好撚煩。望你老母臭！
Where is that venomous tentacula?
原來個鎖係 optional。我要摸蘋果啊！我做唔到嗰個。哇！師兄，你個倉好撚多野生動物喎。嚟啊，過嚟 BBQ 啦！咁應該背脊生出嚟咁撚仆街。慘！屌你入嚟偷嘢，仲要順手幫人滅蟲啊！哇！佢突然間鬆咗喺度唔喐嘅。過嚟啦！哇！喂，佢哋瘋狂掘地上嚟撞鳩喎！哇！睇唔撚到喎，問題係。地下你會見到有嘢伸出嚟，我完全見唔到咯。食嗰啲水先。喂，我見到啦，今次。一直都係留意身邊會唔會有嗰啲圈圈出現，跟住就係用避或者用擋，叭叭叭。佢咁樣喺地下伸出嚟，跟住冇嗰個啊，受多唔緊要，我有好多水。佢喺地下咁樣生出嚟，冇咗嗰個魔法陣提示之後，就好難睇，一時之間反應唔到。Out of expectation。中國咬人金藍，好撚 racist 呢個名都，不過我中意。我有摸蘋果咯，可以做入咯。
Revelio.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
點解嘅？你攞到啦。
Confringo.
屎幣！哎呀，屌倒車都落條褲度喎，原來。得 ，sorry。哎呀，地下咧？乜地下咁乾淨，我條褲接住晒好噃。哎呀，但係要點樣掃翻落去個盒度？得啦，sorry 啊。如果講加頓嘅話，我覺得不過都有啲人話係劣食，即係你睇下點比較啦。我唔知呢度有冇係咪有一隻，即係香港有一隻叫利是嘅夾心餅係芝士，即係其實都有好多唔同味，但係最出名係芝士味，咩 RIT 2石啊。跟住我喺香港中意食嘅，頭先唔記得買嘢屌狗仔。係啦，我喺香港嗰陣時中意食嘅夾心餅就係呢一隻，同埋我覺得嘉頓嘅夾心餅都算好食。佢嗰個化學糖味係偏重，不過我爛屎口都幾中意食嗰隻味。佢嗰個青檸同埋芝士好似唔係芝士，青檸同唔記得咗邊隻味，我覺得我都幾中意食。呢個打開呢個做咩啊？我想戒裝，我記得60蚊，60蚊。有人買，咪你即係奉勸佢哋唔好買垃圾咯。即係既然都要買，咁不如食好啲，可以揀更好嘅。哇！佢睇我唔到啊！哇！屌啊！我爆鎖先。
Aloha Mora。
你有冇人玩過呢個遊戲？其實呢個開鎖系統係咩原理？我到而家都揾唔到個 logic， 係鳩試到開到嘅，定係佢個遊戲係真係咁玩？咁佢有兩個鎖，有兩個唔同嘅形狀，係又有咩分別呢？嘉頓夾心餅有一包幾隻味啊？好似冇接觸過，香港買通常都係全部同一隻味，跟住好似係3、4，係9包定12包，唔記得咗，應該係12包啊！同埋佢比利是嗰隻好就係嘉頓夾心餅嗰個 size 算比較大，我覺得。即係你成個白落口嘅話，幾有滿足感，我覺得。
Let's see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's.
同埋如果真係要講起呢啲咁嘅嘢食嘅話，我覺得突然間咁樣講一講先醒起，我會有啲想食翻，唔知道有冇得買，好似唔係好覺有。我想食唔係喎，TNT 可能有卡樂 B 嗰隻熱浪薯片，辣薯片係咪熱浪？佢係咪叫熱浪？好似係啊。 即係黑色包裝嗰隻卡樂 B， 嗰隻真係冇得輸。Lacy 其實原味都好好食，我覺得。但係相比之下，我覺得熱浪個味係更加經典。我要買嘢先，等陣先，我醒起。老細啊，老細喺邊？老細，老細，老細 can't talk 喎。垃圾鋪頭，我喺邊度啊？魔像呢度好似希望有得買嘢。佢，唉，屌！直接去呢度，呢度一定有得買嘢。呻吟條女。
You're back. Nice to see you again.
哇，其實都好撚冇誠意喎！屌，綠色全部60，藍色嘅90，紫色嘅150，乜撚都唔使交，跟住永遠就即係嗰件嘢係進攻就係進，係攻擊係攻擊，係防禦係防禦。其實都好撚冇誠意，我覺得佢呢個裝備系統整啦。雖然可能佢覺得呢樣嘢唔係重點，但係其實而家咁樣睇翻都真係幾撚垃圾。
Thanks for stopping by.
嗱，同埋呢個都係要屌，換裝除我 skin 啊，黐線！乜撚嘢瞓 game 先可以有咁嘅操作？
What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio。
誒，好多鎖喎嗰邊，試下先。卡樂 B 好貴啊，都合理嘅，來佬嘢喎。喂，但係我如果我下次見到買個1包半包掛口印都可以接受，我覺得。過嚟。
Revelio。
呢隻箱我都係唔知咩玩法到而家都。吓，原來係隱形就開到啊！我以前冇試過咩？吓，咁弱智？我冇試過，我以前居然吓，哇 miss 咗好多個呢啲相，屌！哎呀，好唔舒服點點解？啊，我居然冇試過咁撚弱智！難以置信，係要揾敵人用呢啲啊？唔係我就咁掉落地下得咧？試下，跟住可以揾呢條友講嘢啊！保存送點咯？唉，咩啊？睇下。 蚊 TNT 可以接受，5蚊係8，唔係黐線，6、5、30計稅未啊？未計30零蚊鬆啲，哦，哇好，誒唔係喎，兩包嚟嘅喎，兩包嚟嘅，咦？得8包嘅點解一 pack？喺呢一度係咁樣啫，應該係我應該唔止8包咁少嘅，我認知係坐9望12嘅，要係即係而家入面 total 得16包，然後 TNT 賣5蚊，哇16包不能接受，真係不能夠接受，因為我平時喺香港買，我記得唔係8包呢個數咧，定係我記錯咗咧？會唔會咧？應該都唔會喎，我記得香港賣嘅時候，嗰包嘢係都實實地嘅喎，即係你係可以 feel 拆開幾層嘅喎入面，應該唔係8包嘅，香港一 pack 係。我唔 sure 話香港嗰隻係咪8包，睇下有冇機會再研究下，都可以接受嘅，都食得嘅。但係冇得好似香港咁，真係當零食咁暴食咯。做埋個飲先，跟住我用獨足手同埋摸蘋果出嚟啦！獨足手，跟住咧。出嚟啦！摸蘋果，召喚師，好撚勁啊！屌，完咗音係嘛？睇睇先。屌，佢當我就係用咗獨足手，未用過蘋果臭閪，哇好撚錯，我有2粒啫，如果唔係我完唔撚到佢入，屎忽鬼！咪要賺還要賺，但係唔同嘅。你即係你嗰批嘢本身8包嘅，跟住突然間係咪本身12包俾人燉撚咗8包，真係唔係嗰樣嘢。我寧願你再買貴啲，但係你俾翻12包我會期望咁樣多啲。誒唔係喎，粒魔蘋果啱好似都係得2粒嘅，點解而家仲係2粒嘅？出嚟啦，魔蘋果！原來魔蘋果係咁樣嘅，咁我懷疑我啱真係冇用到。等等先，完咗音未 ？OK， 搞掂。跟住我就可以翻去租入，走啦，拜拜。高歌離席。我唔 sure 係咪真係12包一 pack， 但係我印象中好似係，但係可以記錯嘅，係啦，即係可能我同其他嗰啲餅撈亂咗，可能佢真係8包。但係我覺得有樣嘢同我個記憶有少少衝突嘅呢，就係我記得嗰 pack 嘢應該同利是係咁上下價錢嘅啫。但係如果佢哋係咁上下價錢嘅情況下，我居然會去買8包，唔去買12包，我會覺得有少少違背啊，我自己有少少戇鳩，但係我唔 sure 啊。 都可能係我記錯嘅，我唔排斥。可能唔係，可能好大機會係我記錯添，係啦，但係唔肯定真係。應唔應該開朵
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has
因為而家
for as
Google
long
下
as I've
咯。
known her.
She
睇下
thought you
先
might need help collecting
利是唔止一隻味嘅，利是有好多味嘅，可能係呢一度冇咁多味賣。我認知中利是最起碼已經有芝士同埋青力，我都幾中意食青力。
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind
哦，sorry，
gathering
你
some
講
more
嗰
cups for me,
撇
I'd be
嘢
happy
一
to
直入面
compensate
有
you
唔
for
同
your
味。
time.
都係一個賣點嚟嘅，但係等陣先，我真係要去睇下香港係有幾多包先。佢講緊啲咩？如果計波收佢，我有喎，我有喎。
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to
睇下先，
replenish their stock of Wiggenweld
心
potions.
病。
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was.
HKTV
I'd
冇
almost
咯，
forgotten.
一定冇錯㗎
I
啦。
stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was
誒，
collecting
可能真係我記
orchards on his
錯，
way to
佢呢
see
度都
her.
係寫8包。
He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The
Okay.
cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather
咁點解我
horcruxes
會買呢
and
一個
collect
嚟
the
食
box
嘅
of
咧？
letters there.
係因為有特價定咩？得8包我都會買26蚊喎，買利是都差唔多啫。睇睇先，等啦。係啊，原來真係得8包。係呢個牌子，但係並不是呢個包裝。佢呢個係膠盒定咩嚟嘅？呢個包裝幾有趣喎。香港嗰個都係好似嘉頓嗰隻咁樣用嗰啲膠嘅代製包裝咁樣裝住，喂，好得意嘅呢個，佢好似個盒咁樣裝住。我未見過呢個包裝，但係呢個牌子係呢隻味。跟住佢本身自己都有其他味咯。其實嚴格嚟講，我覺得應該呢隻係好食過嘉頓嗰隻。嘉頓嗰個我覺得對我嚟講，可能係因為細個食得多定唔知咩，所以中意食。但係如果真係要討論個味道，我覺得應該呢一隻係好食過嘉頓。淨係得芝士同花生冇其他味，可惜。我覺得呢隻嘅青檸都唔錯。
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it.
跟住
I know when I
Oreo 咯，
read
同埋
writing
不
from
過
my
Oreo
youth, I'm always
可能口味問
astonished
題，
at how
我
much
自己
I've
麻麻地中意食。
and yet remain the same.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden, learned it all from her muggle parents.
同埋嚟到呢度冇咁多機會出街，同埋人生路不熟。
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
好耐冇飲過廢水。
I'll be here if you
如果
are
可以啊，都想飲翻一杯半杯。
I and the
有啲
vendors
掛
I
住
helped
珍珠奶茶，其
greatly
實
appreciated.
應該有嘅，我諗呢一度都。不過我懶得出去揾。
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield.
好多任接
Bardolph should have returned by now. Had by dog.
Excuse me. Did you say something
哦，
about
佢有兩個
Bardolph's
option，佢有兩個對話 option 嘅原因係因為兩個任嚟嘅呢度係。
And yes, I did. I was
低
just
水
worrying
即係
about
嗰
Claire
啲
Beaumont's brother Bardolph.
台
Only
式
he's gone
飲料啊，
missing. Rumor is he was seen in the forest practicing dark
即
magic.
係嗰
Saw
啲
him
好
myself
撚
near some
好撚
ruins
好撚
with
肥、好
Hogwarts
撚高
lot I
形
did.
象、好撚多
I
糖、
fear
好
he
撚
got
多
himself
甜
into
嗰
trouble with the
啲
Ashwinders,
垃圾飲品。
especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
係同垃圾食物差唔多道理咯，即係個 terms 嘅原意。
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a
有
terrible
嘅，
run
但我
with
懶得
Ranrock's
出去。
loyalists. Changed him. He vowed
同埋你又
never
唔
to
知
be
好冇
powerless
飲，要
again.
試服。
I think he sought the
試服
Ashwinders
就
out to learn their secrets.
問下個 friend 有啲咩好
Victor
飲好啲。
Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
啊，同埋啊，我即係呢個就冇特登睇價錢，但係即係我認知中嚟到呢度普遍你買呢啲嘢好似都貴少少咁樣，所以買嗰個意欲都唔大。
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his
不過
entire
咁樣
life.
講起，下次出去真係可以買翻杯嚟飲，好耐冇飲過。
He swore he'd be back in a
5
fortnight.
蚊起跳，
My instincts are that he's
30
been
幾蚊
held。captive
香港
or
貢茶
worse.
好似有冇10幾20蚊一杯珍珠奶茶？好似有。 我唔 sure 啊，我唔 sure 啊，但係我印象中我好似有飲過10幾20蚊，但係可能唔係近代
Perhaps
嘅
he
事
has。some insights that I don't.
港紙啊，10
I
幾20蚊。
can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
5蚊起跳，仲要計稅，
Claire will be at
唉
her
真係
shop
好
if you'd like
貴
to，speak with her.
好貴，一杯半杯咯可以飲，冇得好似香港咁揮霍。我香港以前都有過一期係
I couldn't help but
瘋
overhear.
狂飲，日
You
日飲，
mentioned Ranrock's loyalists.
係真係差唔多日日飲。你翻工喺商場，跟住嗰度就有間貢茶，跟住你就會瘋狂去買嚟飲。
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph
伊
had
登
spent the
摩係咪
entire
即
day
係咩
handpicking herbs and roots for us.
伊登
When a
Centre
group of
嗰位
Ranrock's？lot appeared and
如果
demanded
係
the
嘅話，
harvest
應
for
該都算
themselves,
近。
Bardolph refused.
搭輕
In their
搭
anger, they held
TTC
him
好
against the rock and robbed him.
似2、3、4個站，
The moment
然後
he
跟
left
住
St. Mungo's,
我行
he
拍
vowed
過
revenge.
去半個鐘落
I worry
去
he may be
半個鐘左
dabbling
右
in。magic that he will one day regret.
我以前未上網，未識得上網買大賣嘅時候，我去實體店買就係去伊登 Centre 嗰間 Focus Book 度買嘅。
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set
啊，
up
同
camp
埋
there.
嗰個摩
To the
都
south, cross the river.
有
Last I heard, there were several
我
royalists
認
in
知
each
中
camp.
好似我見過有
I
1、
won't
2
go near
間賣衫都係幾平嘅咯。跟住我好間唔時會去咯。
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
嗰度大把，
Hogsfield
喂
is
咁
my
可能我
home.
冇睇過，
Bardolph and
我
I
冇咩
grew
印
up
象嗰度
here.
有。
No.
我記得有
We
一
are
間好似係
standing
賣
firm.
手抓餅定唔知
Once
咩
my
嘅。
brother returns,
我 friend 有同我
then
講
we
話幾
shall
好食
decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice.
啊！可能因為我行
I
嗰
didn't
個
approve
嗰個
of that
位
idea.
唔係佢哋嗰啲
Perhaps
買
in the
嘢
end
食
it
嗰啲
will
地方
help.。
我印象中我行親嗰啲地方，一係就係電話鋪，一係就係賣衫。
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
哦，咁多箱嘅個地圖。
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
每個箱就係配一個鎖。喂，
Aloha Mora.
開到咯。 好無謂喎，真係冇智商可言嘅，亂咁試嘅。
Revelio。
即係好似玩嗰隻嗰啲叫鎖匙叫嗰啲，你可以去度下位，佢會 kick，你會知道唔可以再喐。即係我覺得嗰個系統都叫還好。哇！屌呢個係 JM9啊！真係拉咗 analog 亂咁試就有嘅咯。所以純粹係增加我開箱時間啊，增加我開鎖時間。但係冇益智成分嗰啲舊嘢。一般6個幾一杯，翻台灣先有。台灣張機票好貴啊，老細。
Revelio。
但係你去台灣係通常係 forward 啊。我記得你好似話你啲親戚屋企人嗰啲都係喺加拿大啊。你仲有朋友喺嗰邊，定你當旅遊咁樣翻去玩下？台灣都幾正，同埋台灣啲嘢唔算貴，即係如果以香港揾咗份人工你去玩嘅話，喺樓上屋入面樓上上層。誒就係呢個，仲有冇？係就係呢個。咦，聽到把聲咁高嘅點解？我 fuck！ 好彩着住盔甲夠彈。人炸撚到傻閪。不過唔係，其實諗下呢隻 game 出撚咗咁撚耐咯，冇人投訴過佢換裝會除 skin 呢咁戇鳩嘅問題嘅咩？冇改嘅呢啲嘢點解？有啲唔應該嘅感覺。哦，你老婆係台灣人，原來都好啊。1年半載間唔時啊，有個理由去下旅行去玩下啦，咁啊可以幾開心。9隻，再一升幾點啊？而家2點，2個鐘頭16分，11點，做啊，做多個飲收皮啊！我精神捱唔住啊！哇，而家真係〜長期都精神不振，要瞓多啲覺。呢排真係好撚攰。哇！但係今日真係好開心，今日大奇蹟日，勁好運。今日戰神打撲卡，贏到開行啊！我就快可以儲夠錢，可以上升去下一個階段。揾啲妖精營地打，聽日係咪唔知有冇工返？係我當咗唔使返㗎啦，已經。我已經，我其實都講真，我都半放棄狀態，對份工冇太大嘅想法啦，而家已經都係等我朋友咯，即係睇下佢幾時返工，跟住再研究咯。禮拜一係咯，聽日禮拜一咯，係啊，聽日瞓醒 再問多次佢咯。跟住禮拜二就上個 friend 屋企話啊，我本身其實諗住話即係可能上完個 friend 嗰度之後，或者呢個禮拜即係上完即係下個禮拜咁樣會埋之後，如果冇就揾餐廳。當我突然間醒起，我而家攞緊嗰個生活補助，其實我諗下，我係就算我揾工，我又好似應該拖到去月尾先揾，即係可以攞埋佢嗰一期糧先，跟住再翻工啊，咁就開心啲。如果而家你去揾工當我月中翻工，咁我就冇咗佢生活補助，就好似白做咗個半個月咁樣。即係我唔做嘢本身都有嗰嚿錢，但我去做嘢就係啦。所以如果我個 friend 嗰份可能最尾真係冇消息，咁就月尾再去揾餐廳做算。同埋而家瘋狂打波卡咯，我覺得幾有 feel 真係，即係打到而家我都 feel 到係有進步，同埋係可以 keep 住贏到。雖然好多時係真係需要好多時間去對調，因為我今日都玩咗4-5個鐘，但係有賺，幾撚開心。哇！對唔住，當自己翻工咯，當打緊半份工咯。而家打撲卡都 OK 嘅。睇唔到，走。我個 friend 都未翻啊，唔係因為我聽我朋友講就係話佢份工啊，即係仆街，原來佢望緊住我。有冇黃到啊？冇黃到啊 ！What the fuck？ 居然係啦，咁份工啊報你當報更啊咩啦？跟住咧就咁啊，可能人哋又懶鳩，即係你唔揾佢，佢又唔理你。咁就我朋友就即係到而家都未翻工，我唔知佢而家問咗未啦。之後我都係佢今日都出咗去玩，我冇太理。但係佢都係同我講就係話，如果要翻就扯下佢咯。唉，不過算啦，屌我而家都唔係好想理。你都有一部分係，我覺得真係好撚誇張。佢即係我唔理你 hea 又好咩都好，即係咪應該基本尊重要有呢？我覺得係好撚差喎，即係佢係真係 don't give a shit of B 喎。咁坦白講，我係有少少反感。即係雖然都唔係話自己係邊個，都唔係話份工係啲咩絕世大好工，所以我都冇咩太大執着。又冇得算啊屌！咁又唔係唔使做，政府份糧夠你開個飯啊咩嘅啫。到我要交租嘅時候就唔夠嘅咧。所以撈呢就點都要撈噶啦，咁只係爭在撈乜嘢嘅啫。唉，其實諗下翻返去早餐廳都幾開心，跟翻我原本個 plan， 又可以即係 FF 咁諗，可以食下好嘢。喂，我頂你！哇，好彩嘅，黐線觸發唔到喎，暗殺。喂，其實呢架係咩嚟？巨型推土車。 睇唔到啊！走慢咗，唔緊要，打咯。哎呀，我應該開咗呢條線，我又唔記得咗。喂，
I will make you
食屎耶！
You only have Ranrock to blame. Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
哦，翻去執埋嘢先。
Revelio.
係咪啲 level 開始升咗上嚟？可以 feel 我啲任啲嘢打我唔係秒。應該慢慢開始個遊戲就失去難度，再玩落去又應該同晒把分嘅一樣，我估。好，走啦。出去做嘢，政府有冇人出睇啊？冇噶啦。我嗰個係因為我本身落地嘅時候嗰陣時係申請緊難民，又跟住冇工作簽證咁，所以我落地本身其實我有好長嘅，喂點解會有氣球嘅？我有好長嘅一段時間都係冇嘢做嘅，咁佢就有一啲課我哋呢啲人嘅一啲計劃可以去申請㗎嘛。咁啊，跟住佢啊批夠生活費俾你，最主要就係租，即係佢入面寫嘅就係租屋啊，同埋嗰啲水電煤嘅補助，係啦。然後跟住我有印象，好似話咩啊？如果你有需要嘅話咧，都可以揾我哋可能嗰啲咩食物銀行啊，即係都仲可以有嗰啲額外嘅嘢可以俾你去申請啊，同埋我有印象記得佢講過話可以免費讀書咯，即係佢有一啲 course 係可以免費讀，即係例如我英文唔得嘅話，其實都有啲 course 可以上。不過我自己就係一嚟懶鳩，二嚟我中意搞自己啲興趣多啲，所以我嗰陣時都冇特登去報過啲嘢。有冇話可以俾幾耐？其實我自己都唔清楚，我冇特登去研究過，但係我就一直都收緊咯，即係由申請到而家一直都有收緊。我中間有試過斷過嘅，但係都係一啲文件申請程序上嘅問題係啦，即係總之你話正式話要佢可以俾幾耐，幾時會 cut 我都唔 sure 啊，但係我淨係知道翻工就會冇咯。
What do you have for sale?
所以就可以觀望埋到月尾啊，攬埋最後一針先，冇晒。
Marvelous. I could always use. Thank you for passing through.
俾我買埋個頂咩？唉，咩嚟？係啊。
I'd be happy to speak with you, especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
憑實力單身，憑實力直男。
Dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark
台灣
magic
其實
near
都
the edge
有
of
好多嗰啲 Facebook page 係有係 po 呢啲 meme 啊，嗰啲梗幾撚過癮。
He didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know
我真係
in my
覺得呢
heart
個
he's
遊
out
戲
there.
開
Do be careful.
始慢慢玩到內後面之後，係真係有種越嚟越扣分嘅感覺。
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you?
雖然個世界氛圍係有嗰啲係 OK， 但係
Thank you for passing through.
佢啲之前啲劇情有意思，真係講唔上嘢，其實講唔上有意思，有劇情但係又楞唔埋，其實好撚垃圾。如果淨係講主線嘅話呢，都可能係因為未入戲肉啦，但係資訊唔係好夠，又好似冇乜張力。個故事好似好多嘢，但係唔精彩，些許失望。不過沉浸感係真係有。咩呢？唉，有啲厭倦做呢啲支線，開始有少少。我算啦，照做咯，都唔係剩翻好多啫，係。唉，就係推埋支線佢，推埋支線佢先。都要爭幾個又唔係好多。唉，嚟，快手，打佢！而家好似個人又精神翻啲。
But I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Better have a look around. See about the Hogwarts letters. That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Accio! Compulsor!
Revelio.
哦，呢個係呢個
Lumos.
機智語我。
Revelio.
唉，仆街又唔撚嘢咗。如果我點着嗰個嘢得唔得嘅呢？啊，係可以，係咁樣用。我浸。哇！佢真係俾我落去啊！危險。
Accio. Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll.
嘢抽落去，再噏咯啊！山怪嚟講咧 ，all in 就得㗎啦。
Expelliarmus Defender. Confringo.
我落唔到佢。
Expelliarmus.
Oh shit！ dash 唔切添。哇！
defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defender.
佢轉視覺有些許慢，我覺得有啲位。
Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
哎呀，仆街！我撳錯掣。
Confringo.
哇！屌，錄咗照中。
Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
送多你一下。咁冇逼力嘅呢下。
Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
哎呀！怪啊！喂，佢又觸發唔到嗰個呢一下。
Expelliarmus. That was a close one. Revelio.
誒，等陣先，守埋嗰度先。喺呢度削落嚟，跟住可以行嘅地方，我淨係得呢一度。嗯？咁我應唔應該落去呢？落出去就上唔返嚟，我行下呢邊先。佢又係可以兜個圈咁樣穿返佢嗰啲路嚟。
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
啾
Revelio.
正好多無辜徵集。好，攞完啦，但係咁我點樣可以上返去咧？定係呢度可以？哇！好撚爬得嘅呢條友啫。以一個玩魔法嘅人嚟講，佢啲拍 call 都幾勁。冇撚得頂啊！
How nice to see you, my young friend.
邊個同我講嘢？哦。
Reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
我仲偷睇晒佢啲信添。
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times.
破折號定係咩嚟？咁核突嘅點解？咁樣打落去。
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
雖然都係個遊戲系統逼我
One of the
睇。
letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh,
Merlin
Spear.
Spear.
I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I miss cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
完。
Revelio.
唉，撳錯咗，sorry。睇下先，月亮呢個執嘢啦，執嘢啦。我可以去學咗招温家甸啦，維亞莎先。哇！極速成長，呢個係咪就係嗰個咩中國咬人橄欖？Miss，
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too.
呢一個都係，佢每一個任都係咁樣。老師叫佢做啲嘢，跟住佢每次就係翻到嚟就係啊，我做咗啦，黐撚線，零檢視，零交功課，乜撚都唔使，口講就得啦，我做咗啦。
And a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
係咪畫個半圓向下
When
揮？
executed correctly,
哇，係喎，真
you
係
should be
喎，
able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
畫個半圓向下揮。 哦，Minecraft 機。
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for
咁
you
其
in
實
the
會唔
next
會有
room.
機會可能我前面有一啲未能互動到嘅嘢，其實就係我本身需要呢一招呢有機會。咦？啊呢個係搞掂。咁做埋嗰個音。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。哎呀，有怪啊！草盾，咪偷到你揼去佢嘅隔離，係咪睇到我？睇唔到，睇唔到，睇唔到，睇唔到。冇事，冇事，冇事，冇事。嘿嘿嘿，成功背詩。呢度一觸發就應該兩隻歪晒。試下啊，唔係好似盾嘅喎，記得佢哋有機會可能佢哋會發現唔到。係啊，哇！好彩嘅。
Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Petricus Totalis.
哦，黃咗，走啊！猥瑣之術，拒絕正面交流。
Revelio. Petricus Totalis. Revelio.
Totalis. 有冇得暗殺佢？哇！boss 嚟嘅喎呢只，都可以一嘢練死嘅。咁我仲有戰鬥嘅價值咩？我全部都咁樣背刺得啦。
This mentions Inferi. Something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Lumos. I'll look after you.
Levioso.
選 sorry，
Confringo. Levioso.
喂，sorry，想攻擊嘅，冇心，sorry。
Everything's all right now. Oh, no, you don't.
選
Revelio.
冇啦，應該會升埋你添，捉小精靈捉個升你。開到最頂嗰格啦，未學到。打敗詛咒敵人會恢復生命，還好。呢隻 game 生存力唔係好問題，完美嘅破心要 perfect 對我嚟講太咩？處處生命咗就直接傷害。其實我唔係真係咁常用。 反應唔到最主要係唔掂。呢個有用。哦，呢啲係貨嗰啲道具。咁學埋嗰個咩咯？又係潛行嗰個我覺得 OK 嘅。嚟。 咁樣可以 AOE 暗殺。等陣先，我飲啦。
Revelio.
個鎖頭喺邊啊？呢度。冇鎖。我仲以為佢呢啲箱係全部都係要開鎖先入到嚟，原來唔係嘅。 睇過，其實呢個 skin 好似都幾撚冇用。我要點樣先可以睇到？好高難度。
My sincere。
你睇下，你就要自己手揸住嗰個位添喎。其實我有換冇換睇唔出嘅喎，大佬。
Madam Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
死咗。
Please tell me he's safe。
佢變咗 Walking Dead。
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news.
定我應該其實但我坦白同佢講，佢死咗會唔會仲好
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf. You've made Upper Hogsfield safe. Badolf, my dear, dear brother.
轉入啦，都完咗啦，冇得追究啦。咁算啦。 結局都係你細佬都係唔會翻嚟嘅。好，拯救咗騎。 留翻下次不過。好，整頓埋啲嘢收皮啦。唉呀，要瞓覺，要瞓覺，頂撚緊啊，眼瞓啊！喂 ，OK 喎呢個，但係好似有粒石正啲，要檢定。檢定埋啲裝先咯。屌呢啲都係強迫症嘢嚟，冇撳冇撳冇撳，戒咗佢，戒咗佢。試試佢咯，有咩靚裝可以換啊？叮！哇，全部都加正。哇，睡衣嚟嘅呢套 ，OK 嘅。啲錢去到後面，依家好似有冇地方使。好似都唔覺呢隻 game 有啲咩可以買啊！可以買防具咯，但係屌嗰啲防具好似我一直打一直跌一直升，其實我特登喺鋪頭買啲防具翻，好似又冇咩意思，揾唔到啲錢應該用嘅地方，好似買補品啊咩嗰啲，好似又唔覺有啲咩特別。嘟嘟，好，今日玩住咁多先啦，哎呀，好，多謝收睇，下次再見，拜拜。